Nick Kyrgios blasted BBC tennis commentator Andrew Castle as a clown and accused him of spoiling Carlos Alcaraz's extraordinary win against Novak Djokovic in the Wimbledon final. The 20-year-old won his first title at the All England club after prevailing against the seven-time Wimbledon winner on centre court in an epic men's singles final. Alcaraz won 1-6, 7-6, 6-1, 3-6, 6-4 in just under 5 hours. But Kyrgios clearly found the experience of watching the match on BBC annoying and urged Castle to keep his involvement to a minimum. Whoever is the clown next to Todd Woodbridge in that commentator box needs to just not speak, spoiling the match big time, he tweeted. When it pointed out to him that Castle made the third round at Queen's in 1986, the Australian appeared similarly unimpressed. Ha ha ha, amazing, was Kyrgios' terse response. Kyrgios was not the only viewer left unimpressed by Castle's take on proceedings. A number of tennis fans took to Twitter to complain about his take on Djokovic's outburst, which saw him break his racket at the beginning of the fifth set. Castle attempted to label the Serb's anger and actions as understandable. However, many took exception to his words. One user wrote, "The commentary here is unbelievable, excusing the racket breaking as normal. If I was commentating, I'd say Djokovic needs to apologize to all those in the court and watching for this incident, not say this is understandable frustration." Others were equally unimpressed. One wrote, "One of the great privileges of being on centre court today was not having to listen to this hot take from Andrew Castle, a former British number one." Castle has been the BBC's lead commentator on all men's singles finals for 2 decades. As a player, he reached the second round at Wimbledon in 1986 and 1987, but never made it past the first round of the Australian Open in 3 attempts in 1987, 1988 and 1991. His best result in a singles tournament at one of the 4 majors came as he reached the third round of the US Open in 1987. The 59-year-old was more successful as doubles player, reaching the final of the mixed doubles tournament at the Aussie Open in 1987 and the semi-final of the doubles the following year. Despite being annoyed at Castle's commentary, Kyrgios still found time to heap praise on Alcaraz and Djokovic for producing a thriller for the ages. "Haven't watched a whole tennis match in a long time, haha, thank you at Joker Noel and at Carlos Alcaraz for putting on that incredible performance. Congratulations to you both," he tweeted. Alcaraz, now the third youngest champion in modern times after Boris Becker and Bjorn Borg, was 3 years old when Djokovic last lost a 5-set match at the All England club. The Spaniard is the first man other than Djokovic, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Andy Murray to win at Wimbledon since 2002. "Making history that I did today, it's the happiest moment of my life," he said. "I think it's not going to change for a long time. Beating Novak, winning Wimbledon championship, is something that I dreamed about since I start playing tennis. That's why it is the biggest moment of my life. For a boy of 20 years old, I didn't expect to reach this stage so fast. I'm very proud of myself and my team. I am falling in love with grass right now." Djokovic, meanwhile, missed the chance to equal Roger Federer's record of 8 Wimbledon men's singles titles and of drawing level with Margaret Court's record of 24 Grand Slam singles titles. The Serb conceded he was surprised by how well Alcaraz adapted to the grass and praised the young Spaniard as a complete player, whose game shared elements with him, Nadal and Federer. "I didn't expect him to play so well this year on grass, but he's proven he's the best player in the world. I haven't played a player like him ever, to be honest. I think people have been talking in the past 12 months or so about his game consisting of certain elements from Roger, Federer, Rafa, Nadal, and myself. I would agree with that. He's got basically the best of all 3 worlds. Opening square bracket ... closing square bracket. He is a complete player."